Hi everyone, this is Terry with Futures.io. It is my pleasure to welcome Casey Bunsey of GFF Brokers for today's webinar, an introduction and overview of brokerage services. During the webinar, please feel free to type your questions into the questions box and we'll do our best to answer them at the end of the event. If you're watching this on YouTube, please do us a favor and give us a thumbs up if you enjoyed the webinar. And as always, please feel free to share, comment, and subscribe to our channel. It really helps us a lot. For trading news, events, and information, follow us on Facebook, YouTube, and Twitter using @Futures.io. And without further delay, I will hand it over to Casey, and you will get the pop-up to share your screen again.
Okay. Hey, thank you very much. I appreciate that, Terry. Hello, and thank you all for tuning in. We appreciate your patience getting the presentation set up. We did have a little hiccup there, but hopefully the rest of it is a smooth ride. I want to thank you all for your interest in GFF Brokers, and I appreciate that you've taken the time to view this presentation. We would also like to take a moment to thank Big Mike and Terry and the rest of the team at Futures.io for their help in putting this webinar together. So thank you very much for tuning in. Okay, well, before we go any further, I just want to remind everybody that there is a very substantial risk of loss in trading futures, forex, and options. That should always be kept in mind. But if you're not familiar with GFF Brokers, please let me take a moment to introduce ourselves. My name is Casey, as Terry said, and I've been working with GFF Brokers since it opened a couple of months ago, well, about 6 months ago. However, I have been a licensed broker since about 2008, and I also work on the order desk here at GFF. Now, if you're not familiar with GFF Brokers, we are an independent introducing brokerage, and we were established earlier this year by Greg Kuhikian. Although we are a new brokerage, we do have many experienced brokers. In fact, like I said a moment ago, I was licensed in 2008, and I would be considered the baby of the group. Everyone else had their license at least a couple of years before I did. Like I was saying, everyone is very experienced. Greg is a 17-year industry veteran and a former principal of GFF Broker or GFG Global Futures Exchange and Trading Company. And when Global Futures ceased operating last year or earlier this year, he decided to go ahead and purchase some of the assets of Global Futures. And he did this in order to ensure that many of the clients he had known for years would be able to continue to receive the same level of service they'd become accustomed to. Now, at GFF Brokers, we do have a very simple philosophy, and that's to treat people the way we want to be treated. And our goal here is to provide the lowest day trade margins that we can at competitive commission rates, but never sacrificing the personalized service that many of our clients have come to expect. Now, as an independent introducing brokerage, GFF maintains relationships with multiple futures commissions merchants as well as multiple Forex dealer members. Now, it doesn't matter if you're an international trader or if you're a domestic client. We offer, by offering access to more than one FCM or more than one FDM, it benefits you with increased choice and flexibility, because we recognize that there are no two clients that are the same, and finding the right fit as a trader is essential to finding success. Now, whether you're a foreign client who's going to be trading complicated and exotic markets, or if you're a domestic trader who's interested in popular futures or Forex markets traded on a mobile app, regardless of what your needs are, we can tailor a solution to find a solution for your needs. Now, regardless of the markets you trade, whether they're financials and indices, or if you're trading energies, crude oil, natural gas, anything, precious metal, gold, silver, grains, softs, livestock, whatever, anything you're trading, we have an order desk that's running 24/7, starting when the market opens on Sunday afternoon until it closes on Friday, that you can access, and you can get very accurate market data and place trades that'll be executed with precision. We have a tech support team that's very familiar with all the preferred industry platforms. It doesn't matter if you're going to be using XTrader or CQG, what have you. 24 hours a day, as long as the markets are trading, we do have a technician who's going to be able to help you get up and running, or be able to get out of any sort of trouble you may be into. Now, GFF Brokers offers access to a wide variety of futures markets, all with very low day trade margins. That's one thing we always try to do, is make sure we have the lowest margins possible. For instance, some of the more interesting or popular markets we see traded would be like the E-mini NASDAQ, the E-mini S&P, the mini Dow. Those only require $400 for day trade margins. The mini Russell on the CME, soybeans, those are only $500. For $750, you could trade the 30-year treasury bond. It's only $1,000 if you wanted to trade a lot of crude oil or maybe a gold contract or a mini DAX. And there's also the big DAX at $3,100, which is very reasonable if you know anything about that market. Now, always with futures trading and Forex trading, the funding is always held at the futures commission merchant or with the Forex dealer member directly. But here at GFF, we also have an in-house treasury department, and they're very good at their job. They will make sure to process your fund request within 24 business hours. So if you submit a request, Thursday afternoon at 5 p.m., the following morning, the following Friday morning, we'll have either a check sent out to you or a wire ready with your FCM or FDM ready to go back into your bank account. Now, as I said a moment ago, our philosophy here at GFF Brokers is to always be treated the way we want to be treated, and all of our clients' priorities always take precedence. Now, we're very excited to announce our up-and-coming trading contest. It happens next month, and it should be a lot of fun. You, as the participant, if you decide to participate, will have a chance to test your strategies and hone your trading skills in a live head-to-head trading tournament. Participants in the tournament will have the chance to network with fellow traders, discuss strategies and trade methods, as well as discuss any sort of news and current events that might be affecting the markets. Now, to participate in the contest, you will be using a demo of one of our proprietary platforms, Global Zen Trader. Using a demo for the tournament eliminates the risk of actual loss, but it does give traders the chance to bring home personalized trophy, real prizes, and of course the notoriety that comes with winning. Global Zen Trader is a very fast and multifaceted and effective platform. It offers features like easy-to-use charting that's very easy to set up. It also allows for trading directly from the chart. It has customizable strategies and indicators, as well as fast, reliable quotes and market data that comes directly from the exchange. It has a great DOM that allows for fast order placement, order modification, and order cancellations. Now, last but certainly not least, we want to make sure that all of our friends at Futures.io, and if you're a Futures.io Elite member specifically, you will be eligible to take advantage of an offer of 100 commission-free trades just for opening an account with GFF Brokers. So if you are a new account that comes from Futures.io and you are an Elite member, you will receive 100 free trades, but you're going to need to fund with a minimum of $2,500, and of course the account must be approved by the FCM and the IB. Now, when you get those 100 free trades, please keep in mind that the exchange fees, the clearing fees, the NFA fees, and the technology fees are all excluded. The customer will be charged commission and then reimbursed within 30 days of the last commission-free trade that's executed. And hopefully we'll see a lot of you sign up for that. You should be seeing ads for it on Futures.io, and it sounds like it's going to be a very exciting tournament. Now, I'd like to lastly just remind all of our viewers that there is a substantial risk of loss when trading futures, Forex, or options, and it should only be done with risk capital. But we thank you for your time, and we appreciate you sticking through the presentation. Hopefully we'll get some questions. If there are any questions, we'd love to answer them. Terry?
Okay. Please feel free to start typing your questions into the questions box, and then I will ask them. Let's see. What platforms do you all support?
Well, we offer and support quite a few platforms, probably about 10 of them, I'm guessing. I'll try to name off some of them right now. We do on the Forex side, we offer MT4 for Forex. We also offer Global Zen Trader. That is an in-house proprietary platform. That's the demo will be used for the contest. We also have a new platform that's going to be coming out pretty soon called GS Trader. That's going to be an in-house proprietary platform. It hasn't been released yet, but we're very excited about it. We also have MT5, CTS is available, multi-charts, X-Trader, Turbo Trader, Sierra Charts, and I'm sure we offer a few other platforms that I can't think of right now, but those are the main ones that we really find are effective. Now, hopefully we get some more questions.
Okay. What FCMs do y'all work with?
We work with a few different FCMs. As I said in the presentation, GFF Brokers has a policy of working with multiple futures commission merchants and Forex dealer members just to make sure that our clients have the most choice available out there. And the ones that we do work with Gain Capital, we work with RCG, Ironbeam, AMP, Phillips Capital, Cunningham. If you're trading Forex, we work with Gain and Awanda. And if you're not in the US, for instance, if you're a UK client, we would work with ATC for your Forex needs.
Okay. So y'all do open international accounts. Is there any countries that are excluded?
Well, there are many countries that are excluded, I'm sure, but those
which ones are included might be a better statement.
Well, we do work with Canadians depending on which province you're from, and of course, most European clients. If as far as clients, because we usually assume that we can work with you unless your country of origin is listed on the no-go list provided by OFAC. If your country of origin is on there, then we're not going to be able to work with you. But most countries are available to be worked with, unless of course they are on the forbidden list.
Okay. So a Canadian living in Quebec, would that be okay?
Yeah, that will be okay. We would be able to. That's a little complicated because we're going to need you to talk with a broker directly, because depending on the specifics of your case, we can make it work. But I'm hesitant to go ahead and just give you the A-OK right now and say, hey, everybody, it's great for all Canadians in Quebec to come over here.
Okay.
Because there may be issues with individual clients.
Okay. You didn't mention NinjaTrader, so y'all do not provide any support for NinjaTrader?
Well, that's something you'd probably want to speak to a broker directly about. We have a broker here named Michelle, and she has a very great relationship with NinjaTrader. So, it's the option is there.
Okay. Do y'all have any platforms that work with Macintosh?
We do have a couple of different platforms that work with Mac. FireTip, for instance. We also offer. I know there's another one that works on a Mac. I know iBroker. It's a portable platform. And I know there's a couple others that I'm just not thinking of, so I would really encourage people to give us a call here and speak with a broker and find out what all your options on a Mac are, because there's a few different options there, and I know I'm not thinking of all of them right now.
Okay. What would be a typical commission on a round turn for the ES?
Yeah, with commissions, we really encourage you to speak with the broker directly, because there are so many variables that go into customizing a commission rate. We usually try to keep it very, very low, and if you give us a contact to a broker, they should be able to work out a very reasonable rate with you.
Okay. I haven't seen any other questions. I give them another minute or two.
Okay.
right, with that, I guess we're going to wrap up the webinar. Thanks to Casey and GFF Brokers for today's presentation. If you have any questions, please feel free to visit their website, gffbrokers.com, to find out information, or you can call them toll free at the phone numbers listed on the screen. Thank you.